Through Music 7, learning about the music of our country continues at your most convenient time and place. I am Teacher Madonna, your teacher for this session. Come and join me. Let's listen to and discover the music of the indigenous people of Luzon and Visayas.
Dayaw kan kinapudno yamanan mi da kayun apahu ay gayang galhayama ot yan nagdatimpo man isot ako nagito'y ngararapap mi sapay kuma maibingayo kadagiti daduma nga tattao ay ugayin ay hinsina aliduma.
It's more fun out there, it's more fun to learn.
Several ethno-linguistic groups live in Cordillera, like the Kankan-Naay, Ibaloy, Buntok, Kalinga, and Isneg. In Mindoro, they have the Mangyans, Hiraya, Alangan, Tadyawan, and Taubuy. In Palawan, they have the Cagayanen, Tagbanwa, Palawano, Taot-Bato, Mulbog, and Batak tribes, and many other groups in Visayas. Through their music, you will find out how they express their feelings and beliefs. Philippines is rich in culture and music. Our own music is a product of the merging of several cultures from the different parts of the globe. Even before the coming of Spaniards, we have been enjoying the music that was our own. The pre-colonial Philippine music was then driven off to the mountains and to the places that were away from civilization when the Spaniards came. This led to the preservation of our own music, even with the presence of colonial music.
Up the majestic highlands, where mountain meets the sky, an unmistakable rhythm of life governs all. It is distinctly familiar, yet born of an ancient civilization ruled by nature's spirits. It calls saints into each of the mountainous domains, pulling them together into one limited landscape. Cordillera Administrative Region is a highland region of the Philippines.
To fully understand Cordillera music, we need to know the people in this place and their culture. We need to understand their lifestyle and their history.
6 provinces and a chartered city define its territory. There's Abra, the Bamboo Province; Apayao, the nature's last frontier; Kalinga, home of ancient traditions; Mountain Province, caves and handicrafts; Ifugao, ancient cultural landscape; Benguet, the salad bowl of the Philippines; and the city of Baguio, long acknowledged as the summer capital of the Philippines. Cordillerans view land as the source of life and an integral part of their cultural identity that traces its origins from the land. Land is considered sacred and tribal. Land can neither be owned nor sold, but it is nurtured to produce life for the communal benefit for Cordillerans. The loss of their land or their isolation from it can be equivalent to taking their lives. It is because of this belief that Cordillerans now and in the past have willingly shed blood to defend their domain from colonizers and have fought for the right to remain on their land. Music of the Cordillera may be categorized into three, namely, the vocal music, instrumental music, and vocal ensemble with instrumental accompaniment. Let us have the vocal music in Cordillera. Here are some of the examples of birth to childhood songs from Cordillera. Uwiwi, lullaby of Kalinga that relates a child's life. Dagdagay, song of Kalinga that foretells the baby's future. Opia, Kalinga song or sang while cradling. Love, courtship, and marriage song. Chagay, an expression of secret love of Bontok. Oggayan, greeting and advice to newlyweds of Kalinga. That Right music. Didiyaw, song to a dead child of Bontok. Sangsangit, a dirge of Isneg. Work or occupational song. Suwee, rice pounding song of Bontok. Dakuyon, Kalinga song for hunting bats. Dinaweg, Ilonggo song for catching wild boar. Uwayat, song for gathering firewood of Ilonggo. Chay Assa, Bontok rice pounding song sang in groups. Ceremonial song or song of Bontok for curing. Kapya, Angba, and Dawak. Entertainment song. Alim, leader chorus style of music of Ifugao. Dangdang Ay, Kalinga entertainment song. Hudhud, epic song of Ifugao, a leader chorus style. Characteristics of music of Cordillera. Melismatic, vocal passages which have one syllable sung into several note passages. Free meter, musical meter that has no specific time signature.
Mindoro is the seventh largest island in the Philippines. It is located off the coast of Luzon and northeast of Palawan. In past times, it has been called Mai or Mait by Chinese traders and by Spaniards as Mina de Oro, meaning mine of gold.
The music of Mindoro is used for communication with the spirits in rituals and in worships, weddings, works, courtships, festive occasions, and lullabies. Vocal music in Mindoro. Marayao, spirit song which is used to communicate with spirits in rituals for healing the sick and protecting the community. Pamuybuyen, legend song which is about legends, which means the fear of water. Ambahan, chanted poem song, which is composed of 7-syllable line ending in rhymes. The Ambahan scripts of Mindoro, in which texts are commonly written on bamboo. The ambahan is chanted with accompanying instruments. It is often used in parenting, in courtship, and by visitors to ask food.
Palawan is an island province in the Philippines located in the Region 4. Its capital is Puerto Princesa, and it is the largest province in the country in terms of total area of jurisdiction. The subtle threads between mankind and nature involve all our sense and more particularly our auditive sensitivity.
Capturing tonalities, rhythms, and melodies, we can be like a bird flying down from the celestial vault to the earth, the dwelling place of the islanders named Palawan, who live in the southern part of the island. This oral voyage will take us to the realm of words, poetry, and music as human creations, which the Palawan uses to communicate in order to live harmoniously in this world. Palawan music is characterized by imitation of sounds from nature and the environment. It is also highly influenced by the native language of the province. Music is usually performed by gong ensembles. Music has an important role in the life of the community because it is performed in rituals such as the tambilaw and the tinapay. Vocal music in Palawan. Kulial, a lyrical poem that expresses love. Tultul, a chanted vocal music that is about epic heroes and is usually chanted at night, ending at daybreak. Lantege, the love song of Tagbanwas and people of Palawan.
The Visayan music is highly influenced by Spanish culture. Spanish musicians introduced new styles of music that have Western culture and traditions.
The vocal music of the Visayas has different functions in their lives. Their songs include children's songs, lullabies, ballad, working songs, and serenade. Balitaw, a musical style of the Visayan, is a song and dance debate between a man and a woman. The theme of the musical style is about love and marriage, and is usually performed by good singers as well as dancers and actors. Examples of vocal music in Visayas. Matud Nila, a love song that expresses love against all odds. Rosas Pandan, a courting song which is a song of joy and love that tells about a pretty mountain maid who loves to dance the balitaw. Kundansoy, drinking song. Kundansoy came from the name of a boy who is being asked to drink laloy stuba, a coconut wine. Ilo nga Bata, children's song. It is about a child whose parents are dead or have abandoned their child permanently in this world. Dandansoy, farewell song. This song is about the singer leaving her man, whose name is Dandansoy, in order to go back to her hometown. Ili Ili Tulog Anay, lullaby. It is a folk song which is sung to put a baby to sleep. Aku Kini Sianggi, work song. It is a work song that tells about a woman who works very hard as a dressmaker. Si Pelimon, work song. It is a folk song that tells a fisherman whose only catch is a single mad skipper. He then sells the fish, earning just enough to buy coconut wine.
You will also learn how culture and geography influence the music of Cordillera, Mindoro, Palawan, and Visayas.
Musical characteristics of Cordillera in relation to its geography and culture as a recently defined administrative region. The Cordillera is composed of the 6 provinces of Apayao, Kalinga, Abra, Mountain Province, Ifugao, and Benguet, along with the chartered city of Baguio. The natural features of the place and the culture in their society convey the following characteristics of their music. Their music is very much part of life and living. They have a rich variety of songs and music performed on instruments. Often performed in groups, all members of the community are welcome and encouraged to join the singing, dancing, and playing of instruments. Their songs are usually in unison. Music and other components of their culture are transferred from generation to generation through oral tradition. Musical characteristics of Mindoro in relation to its geography and culture. Mindoro is the 7th largest island in the Philippines. It is located off the coast of Luzon and northeast of Palawan. The ethnic groups of the island from north to south are Iraya, Alangan, Tadyawan, Taubuid, Buhit, and Hanunuo. An additional group on the south coast is labeled Ratagnon. Mangyan is the collective name for 8 indigenous groups living in Mindoro. Each has its own name, language, and set of customs. Mindoro music is a part of their ordinary and festive occasions. Their music is used for communication with spirits in rituals and worships, weddings, works, courtship, festive occasions, and lullabies. Musical characteristics of Palawan in relation to its geography and culture. The islands of Palawan stretch between Mindoro in the northeast and Borneo in the southwest. They are located between the South China Sea and the Sulu Sea. Palawan is an amazing place because of its cultural diversity. More than 75 distinct cultural groups live in the area. Several indigenous ethno-linguistic groups are the Cagayanin, Tagbanwa, Palawano, and the Taot Batu. Most of these cultures are of Asian origin, but there are also African and Spanish cultures in the area. Musical characteristics of Palawan. The sounds of nature are important to the people of Palawan. These include the sound of insects, the chirping of birds, and the sound of the wind and rain. Music makes use of different musical forms like repetition and syncopation. Musical characteristics of Visayas in relation to its geography and culture. The Visayan group comprises 7 large and 700 smaller islands clustered around the Visayan, Samar, and Camotes Seas. 7 main islands are Bohol, Cebu, Leyte, Masbate, Negros, Panay, and Samar. These islands and their smaller neighbors make up the central group of the Philippine archipelago. They are the largest ethnic groups in the geographical division of the country. Some of their ethnic groups are Sagbuanon, Hiligaynon, Karaya, Waray, Bulanon, and so on. Musical characteristics of Visayas. Their music is generally perceived as rich in Spanish colonial music tradition influence. The instrumental music displays the rich diversity of the musical culture of the Visayan region. The different groups with their respective sounds reveal the enthusiastic musical contribution of the loving, expressive Visayans. Music of Visayans expresses their emotions, sentiments, way of life, and interactions with their environment and other people. Music of the Cordillera, Mindoro, Palawan, and Visayas have similarities in terms of function of music in their daily lives. Music is often used in rituals and ceremonies. Now it's time to let the rhythm take over. I hope this discussion helped you a lot on your lessons. Again, this is Teacher Madonna. Always remember that music is the soundtrack of your life. Have a great day.